This is Lawrence Robinson of CommunitySteeple.com. I will be talking to Dr. TimAdams today about the Legal Assistance Program here in Central Florida. The name of the organization in question is Community Legal Services of Mid-Florida. This is the oldest and largest provider of free legal aid for low to moderate income residents in Central Florida. Community Legal Services in Central Florida receives funding from several different sources and serves 12 counties. Dr. Adams had a problem with the way the organization is operated in staffing and the way that they spend your tax money. But we will let Dr. Adams explain. Okay, this is Larry Robinson with CommunitySteeple.com. I have on the phone with me Tim Adams, who have a couple of concerns about the legal way things are being worked as far as the minority community is concerned. Tim, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, what's going on, Tim?
Okay, we have a $7 million program to help indigent people in 12 counties.
12 counties, $7 million,
right.
Okay.
Right. We have the largest number of people who qualify for the services in Orange County.
Okay.
In past years, we had African Americans, as many as 10 at a time, working there.
10 people working at the office to help people?
In Orange County alone, we
Wow.
had 10.
Okay.
And what they would do is go to Lake County and other counties and provide services like Osceola.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have 12 counties, and we consolidated that service with all of the services in Brevard, Orange, Lake, Seminole, Marion,
Okay.
and Osceola. What has happened is the board of directors has allowed the staff to shrink down to no professional African Americans, no African American directors.
Wow.
Mr. Ralph Armstead used to be the director of the whole program.
Mm-hmm.
We have one Hispanic guy who makes $90,000 a year in Seminole.
Uh-huh.
And he runs what is known as an affiliate agency,
Mm-hmm.
an independent affiliate agency. We have 2 boards of directors. Actually, we have 3, but of the 2 that are operating, we have 2. The African Americans that work there are paid generally less than $35,000 a year.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And the only attorney that I know of that worked there recently is Miss St. Louis, who's a local attorney here in town.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a very intelligent, very capable attorney.
Okay.
She was there a couple of years. I have not seen a black man work there since I've been on the board, or before I got on the board as a client for the last 8 years.
Wow, really?
We have an African-American operated law school in Orlando.
Uh-huh.
We have Barry Law School that has a lot of African-American graduates who live in the area. And it's just astonishing how these people have said to me and to the public, we don't need affirmative action.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was the first thing I remember you and I discussed.
Right.
Now we got $392,000 in private attorney involvement, which would involve some of these black attorneys and African-American attorneys throughout Central Florida.
Right.
And they don't want to use the whole fund. They want to take $12,500 of it and put it into the general fund.
Uh-huh.
The reason I'm against that, Mr. Robinson, is because private attorney involvement would give us extra people, extra eyes, extra representation.
Right.
It feels that we don't have in-house.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have that many attorneys working for us. We might have 30, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's very difficult to tell reading our minutes. So we have a lot of issues that the clients, the people who they got the money for in the first place, and I'm one of them, qualified this area for. We don't get a adequate voice. Most of the people on our board are attorneys.
Mm-hmm.
And when you try to argue with 10 attorneys and you're not an attorney, you know what the argument's going to sound like.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cat and a dollar pound.
Right.
So rather than do that, I'm asking the community. It's not my money. It's your money.
Right.
Pay my taxes just like everybody else.
Exactly.
And in case you don't, think about it the same way I do, because, you know, I've listened to you talk about a lot of things, but I think you agree with this. Poor people pay a disproportionate amount of taxes for the things they get in return.
Uh-huh.
So that's what's happening here.
Right.
The corporations are getting tax breaks, and we're getting denied the services that our taxes pay for.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay.
So I was taken aback by all of the recent change of events, because when they said they wanted to take the words affirmative action out because they didn't want a lawsuit, that's an oxymoron statement.
Sure is. Yeah, it is.
So
okay.
I'm just asking the community to be aware. It's public money. We have a right to discuss it.
Okay.
We have the freedom of speech, First Amendment, and I just like to see the community be aware of it, and let's discuss it.
Okay. Well, great.
And they're saying that legal aid does the work that needs to be done. I don't agree. If you talk to any African American who's gone to legal aid, you don't see many black attorneys over there either.
I know.
Black men.
I know.
And when they go over there, they get very disappointed.
Right.
They get very frustrated. It's almost criminal, because they're saying to people that if you don't have any money, we'll help you, and they're not being honest.
Exactly. And that sounds like that's the duty of the county commissioner, right? To make sure that works.
The county does give them money in various ways.
Okay.
The Congress could do something about it. Grayson has given us a grant for $300,000. It has gotten us a couple of grants. Representative Brown has advocated for our continued granting as well. But I can't do it by myself. I can't get them to respond to me as an individual. What I can get is a great response if 50 or 100 of us come together, have a town hall meeting on this.
And it sounds like that's what we need to do.
But $7 million is nothing to sneeze at.
Exactly. Exactly.
And we're not getting the benefit of even 300,000 of it in Orange County
right.
as African Americans.
Right.
Now, on the other side, we got 16% of the staff, low-paying positions, by the way, and we have 31%. We have 22% of the population, and they have slightly 3% more numbers in our service area. That is people who qualify for legal services. But they got 31, 16%, almost half.
Yeah.
That's interesting all by itself.
Sure it is. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Tim. I appreciate the interview, and we will get this out tomorrow.
And I appreciate the people who listen to this and read it, knowing that we need to work together. It's not something that I can do by myself.
Right.
If enough of us say something about it, it will change.
I know.
You know, it won't change because of me, but it'll change because of all of us working together.
Right. Okay, Tim.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.